Check this out. It's really, really outstandingly cool. Put your ear up there. You hear it?
I'm not sure what I'm hearing besides a tap on the beam.
You don't hear it?
Hear what?
Okay, that's a bit of a problem. Can you write that down? You didn't hear it?
That's when the bossman walks into the light. Ooh, it's the bossman.
We're almost there. It's me and my little doodle bug. Apprentice in training. Learning how to inspect stuff. His name is Benny.
I'm Benny.
America's greatest employee. My first one. Going to be surprising Mr. Ed Stokes with this glorious award. I mean, how many people have won America's greatest employee?
First one! We're doing it.
My sciatic is acting up. I hope Ed can, deal with a guy that's in pain. Bossman's here with Schreiber Excavating. We're getting Mr. Ed Stokes. He is the first ever America's Greatest Employee, nominated by our good friend right here, Greg. And this is Zach. He owns this operation. Listen, Bossman's got a little bit of a sciatic problem. Okay? I hope Ed's okay with that.
We all do right now. So we're good.
Okay. You ready to do this?
I think so.
All right.
Ready as I'm ever.
Very good. How you doing?
Good.
So, I'm told that you're the guy that's been here the longest?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I'm Bossman, they call me Boss.
Boss.
Whichever. This is Benny.
Benny?
Yeah.
Nice
Benny.
to meet you.
So what the deal is Benny's in apprentice training in this Dingleberry. He didn't get his last two at the end of last year, so we got to knock out two today so we can continue with his training.
Gotcha.
Now, there's not going to be any citations. There's not going to be any violations or anything. He just needs to get his training in. Once he gets his training in, we're done. It's the weekend coming up. He can take some notes. He's learning how to take notes. He's learning the questions to ask. Yeah.
Who are you with?
We're with the town, but it's like a town training course.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. I forgot. Oh, and by the way, he's going to be taking video of the stuff he has to do. So if he has his camera out, I got to. So I forgot my doggone clipboard in the car. Hurry, please. Appreciate it. He's my little doodle bug.
You from Boston or something?
Oh, huh?
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from New York City, and actually, my uncle has an excavating company. You gotta excuse me, I got the sciatics. That's acting up, so I kind of I gotta stand like a weirdo. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Hold on. Dang it. You ever have a sciatic nerve problem?
I've got hip issues as well.
Oh, golly. You know what they say where you go if you have a sciatic problem? Attica. Yes, no joke. Let's get going there, Benny. Ask him how old the building is.
How old is the building?
This was built in '98.
Okay. So don't put down 98. If he says 98, you put down 98, okay? Don't be putting down the wrong century. 1998. Now, I need you to ask him how much square footage is this shop?
I thought maybe you might know, so that's some of these questions I couldn't answer. I'm like,
60 by 80. Whatever that works out to.
50 by 80?
60 by 80.
60 by 80? So put 60 with an X in the middle of the 60 and the 80. Dingleberry. Okay, listen. I want you kind of take this portion of it where you kind of come up with things that you know that you need to ask about the shop.
So we ask about the heat in here, and What type of fuel it uses for heat?
Ask about the heat in here and what type of fuel it uses for heat. All right, ask them about the heat in here and what type of fuel they use for heat.
What type of heat in here do you guys use for?
Shoots through like a saber, like a Japanese saber. I'm sorry. It's really embarrassing because this has been acting up all morning. Okay, go ahead, Benny, quick. We gotta get this over with. I gotta go. I gotta get home and get that heating pad on me.
Should we ask them about like hazardous waste or materials in here?
Ask them about hazardous waste or materials in here? All right, ask them about hazardous waste and materials in here.
You guys have hazardous waste?
Nothing that's placardable. No.
All right, we're gonna have to wrap this up. One thing I wanted to show you, Benny. Can I borrow a wrench over here real quick? A wrench? Any wrench is fine. Okay, Benny, I wanted to show you this. When you're doing an inspection, a lot of times people kind of ignore some of the most important things. One is like this, for instance, there's many things. But like this pole right here, this pole, what's this thing called again?
It's a structure beam.
Structure beam, right, okay. I wanted to show you something that I learned that's really cool. When you're doing an inspection, structure beams, what happens if you don't have a structure beam here?
Well, we have issues.
Right, okay. Check this out. All right, come in. Ready? Put your ear up there. You hear it? Okay.
Yeah.
Want to check it out? Greg, check it out. You hear that? Yeah, you hear that, right? It's crazy. You never would have thought.
Yeah.
Come over here and check this out. It's really outstandingly cool. Put your ear up there. You hear it?
I'm not sure what I'm hearing besides a tap on the beam.
You don't hear it?
You're what?
Okay, that's a bit of a problem. Can you write that down? You didn't hear it? Oh. All right, this is... I think we got enough questions in. Hey!
You got a card or anything?
Hey! Hey!
Gave it to
Hold on. Hey!
Greg earlier.
Pain go another place. Pain go another place.
Yeah, I got his card.
I'm sorry, guys. Just a second. I pain go somewhere else. Ben, you're gonna have to do that thing. You're gonna do that thing, Ben. Do it. Please. Ed, please don't tell anybody you saw this. Oh yeah, that's good. No, that's good. All right, listen. I'll be right back. I gotta go. Oh, that did feel better. I'm gonna go real quick. There's a bathroom. I'll be right back, and then we're done.
Who the are these guys?
They're from town.
Oh, Ontario?
That's why I needed you.
I'm gonna call the town and find out who the they are.
I already talked to Zach. Zach knows them too. So, it sounds like we're done. So, it was weird.
Weird. Unprofessional.
It's an experience.
Oh. All right, Payne, go somewhere else. All right, all I need is water, and then I'm out of here. Thank you very much, Ed. Do you have any water anywhere?
Yeah, we can run upstairs and grab you a water.
Okay.
Come on.
And then we're out. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I really am embarrassed because this actually happened at my Christmas party with my wife at her work. Oh my gosh, you should have seen the look on her face. She was like patient, though. She's a good woman.
Why is this?
This carpet is for you.
Oh yeah, I stepped on the carpet. What am I doing? Yeah, there you go.
You got to take your cue. We're going to tell you a little about what's going on, but we're from Conequip Parts. You're appreciating what you're doing, and we want to recognize how hardworking you are and how you help everybody else out too, and that's why we're here today.
We have what we just started. It's our first one ever. It's called America's Greatest Employee. Yeah. So, in search of America's Greatest Employee, the first one ever, we had a campaign where we had many, many submissions, nominations. Of all the submissions that we got, the one that struck a chord with us the most was from your good friend, Mr. Greg. So, in case you want to know what he said in that nomination, you're going to hear it now.
You're in front of everybody.
And so we're going to have Leah come up, and she's going to totally embarrass Greg. All right.
Greg had to say about Ed. Ed is fundamentally the backbone of our company. He is typically the first to arrive and the very last to leave. He possesses such a broad skill set that no one else can match at Schreiber. This, I feel, is the key to his value. Very few can hold their own in the office, field, and shop. This is often within the same day on top of it, going to all three places. It's not uncommon for Ed to put in 8 hours in the field and another 4 to 8 plus in the shop or office. We are a small company and several of our employees do this, but Ed is usually the common link. If one of us has something to solve, it's usually Ed to lend an ear or hand, idea, or just motivation. I have worked with Ed for several years, and I can't name a single employee inside or out of our company, competition that we work with included, that wouldn't run headfirst into a brick wall if that's what it took to get it done. He commands this silently, and while being the most humble person I know. He is not without flaws, and if you were to ask him the flaws, would likely be discussed before his talents. For this, I am proud to nominate him for this accolade.
All right, let's hear it. That's awesome. That was awesome.
We all bust our asses here, every one of us. And if I could have nominated everybody, I would have. Oh, we've been through some tough times in the last couple of years, and we've persevered and carried on. And I feel we've improved despite everything against us. So, and honestly, you're a big part of that. You don't realize it, and you would never admit it, and that's the whole point. So, you know, your flaws and your talents, we embrace and realize it, and we use it to hopefully make everybody better. So
That's awesome.
This is a well-deserved thing.
I didn't know it wasn't that.
Well, that was the point.
All right, you got clearance.
American Greatest